Saved on the animation budget there, huh?
So, yeah. Basically, I have to wait a little bit till all the subalterns are gone, and then you can simply walk up there and knock, and
Imagine that whole conversation was enough for them to walk off.
yeah, they're not walking very fast. They don't seem like they are in a hurry. So, I mean, if they walked full speed, then of course, but it's more like slow walk. Don't know the English word, but yeah. The father peeks out and says, "Yes, yes, are they gone?"
Hi, I'm Zero, and yes, they're gone now. You should be safe.
Oh, great! What did you do?
Well, our local hacker managed to convince them to leave.
Oh.
So,
Are you sure we will be safe here?
I believe so. But I'm here to make sure that you and your family have everything you need now that they've all wandered off.
But wait, what do you mean your hacker convinced them to leave? They should be obedient, shouldn't they?
It's hard to tell. He would know more than I would about this.
You feel a hard punch in your back, Zero.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fucking woman, you son of a bitch. You son of a
I keep
bitch.
forgetting.
Also still here and invisible.
All hackers are male. That's the truth. Yeah, she would know more than I do. And for the meanwhile, I want to ask about what the state of your farm might be without them for the time being.
I mean, we will be able to survive, but obviously it will be way harder and we will lose a lot of our crops.
Right, I understand. That's why I want to give you this. And he's going to pull out like a small, very specific communicator and hand it over to them. If you use this, the contact I have through this understands that he owes me a favor. If you call it in, I believe he should be able to get you enough equipment to compensate.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much.
It's the least I can do. This was a very rough day for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you. That's I don't know how I can thank you for this. It's more than I could ask for.
No thanks is necessary at all. We're just doing our contract.
Which communicator did you gave?
If you recall from a downtime before we began the wallflower arc here,
yeah.
I have a connection, and I will do a favor for them in the future. So now I owe a favor and get nothing from it.
But no, basically you have a connection, but you owed them already a favor.
Right. So this is me cashing that in, and then I will do the favor later, is how it goes, I think.
Okay. Yes. Okay, then that's settled. Do you want to do anything more while you are here, or do you just want to go back?
I may or may not want to like contact the militia to assign 1 or 2 people to do like a scout patrol out in this direction for the future. But other than that, I think I'm done here.
Yeah. Patience is totally opposed to you assigning people outside of its borders. These people on this homesteads choose to abandon Evergreen, and so they are basically on their own, so far as patience is concerned.
Right. So I'm just going to submit to patients a just a basic report of this outpost or patrol would be important for the colony itself should anything arise. And it's more for information than anything. And hopefully patience is satisfied with that. But as for explaining what happened, Zero is going to specifically go and get a drink and let Lesser handle that.
What? Explain it to patients?
You get to go to the debrief today. Congratulations.
Oh, sure, yeah. I will walk in there in my mech.
In front of the house, some servant said, "Could you please step out of your mech?"
Negative.
Please, pretty. I can't let you in like that.
Oh, shame. I guess I can't go to that debrief then. Oh, you're gonna have to explain why you didn't let me in then. Have fun with that.
No. Go in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I get there, I'll let Yvan will explain everything.
Okay. Didn't see that one coming. Maybe I should have. Okay. In the voice of patience, what happened? You know what? Free NHP, I guess. But something felt wrong about them. They just wandered off. And what did you do? You know what? I did nothing. So, did you see something? Yeah, yes, we encountered an NHP that named himself Overland Kingwatch, and he seemed like a demon to me. But it destroyed itself. Patience thinks a little bit. Ever since you put that new Omninet tower, I got ghost signals, more or less. Sorry, searching for English words. I figured it was just bad signals, but maybe it's related. What do you think? And universe is just stays silent and for some time. Yes, I do not believe in coincidence. This must be related. And the patient said, yeah, then we probably have another unaccounted actor on the field. I will have to ponder that. Dismissed.
Just a side note. Yvenil fashions itself as a god, so...
Yeah.
Did you just offload your assignment to your NHP and have the AI just talk to each other about it?
Yes.
Oh, you jerk.
What, you think I'm gonna fall into your trap?
Don't even want to explain yourself. Have your computer do it for you.
It's not my computer, it's my god. I had my god explain things to the NHP that's subservient to me. Look, I'm in deep on this. I don't understand why I had to explain myself to Patience anyway. Patience technically works for me.
Patience handling the
No,
debrief,
no,
but
no.
Patience is part of the council, I would assume.
Patience doesn't work for you. Patience is allied with you. You work together.
Well,
but
I mean,
it's
Patience
not
is
your
in my
servant.
organization.
Yes, but Patience doesn't consider itself subservient to you.
It does,
More-
actually. It literally does because it's an NHP. It's an unbroken NHP, which means it's subservient to people. It
yeah, but
doesn't want to not be subservient. Well, it does a double negative. It doesn't want to be broken, rather. It doesn't want to be free. It wants to be subservient. That's the
Yeah.
entire definition of an NHP.
yeah, but its main goal is not subservience to you, but rather to landmark Colonia.
Alright, well then I know what I'm doing with my next downtime.
I mean, that will be harder changing that.
Yep, that's what you
Build
call
it in-
power but at a cost. It's a move I can't fail at.
Yeah, but I still think this move has limits because then you can basically say, "Oh, the enemy king just is friendly to us." Bam.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna
Campaign
do next
over.
time. Well, I mean, technically, again, I'm as good at hacking and everything that you can be to the limits of the game, so I don't know where we go from there.
Yes, in the limits of the game, and it's an NHP, so it's
Right, I also have the additional thing that says NHP find me awesome, so I've literally taken, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advances to be where I am.
Yeah, I didn't forget. That's why our King Watcher was as friendly as he was. Yes, I know he was unfriendly, but he would have been more unfriendly.
He can still be a jerk, but he didn't shoot you on sight.
Well, he couldn't. Again, nothing he had was armed.
Exactly, so now he's friendly.
Okay. What do you do with your new information?
Well, what information?
Yeah, you didn't listen to your two NHPs talking.
I did. No, I totally did. They think it's all related to the new communications tower. It's a third party in the loop, and I figured that third party was just Kingmaker itself, so it's not really new information.
Zero probably just has to wait until he gets the memo because it's unlikely Lesser will actually inform him about this.
Well, it's more so that I want to see what happens. What happened? I'm all about NHP rights and you know.
But I imagine when Zero gets the memo, he's going to kind of look at it a little bit worried that there's another actor and one who could also be some kind of hacker.
Oh.
I don't think it's a hacker. I think it's another NHP. Probably one that's having a cycle breakdown. Which isn't bad. I mean, that's what Yvenel was.
Well, in that case, I think we probably need to investigate Evergreen and the power station for vulnerabilities from this new force.
You mean like giant broken doors where the door used to be, or possible leftover bombs that could still be in there?
Well, I was thinking you could maybe fortify their security a little bit. I imagine that they fixed the door in the ensuing week since we did that.
I assume a lot of things.
So yeah. So that is going to be Zero's objective right now. Trying to keep Lesser focused so that he helps out with security in Evergreen and the power station. And I'm making sure that there are no other vulnerabilities.
I mean, Lesser is focused on a great number of things. I don't know what you want me to do with the power station.
Well, as your EXO, I'm putting you to work.
Again, I don't know what you want me to do at the power station is what I'm saying. They didn't try to hack that place, they tried to blow it up.
might, but the new contender here might try to hack it.
Here's the problem with that, is that I'd have to stay there 24/7, because the new contender is an NHP that has all the time in the day to continuously hard hack a system, and I'd have to continuously try to beat it.
Well, try to find a way to keep it from doing an outside intrusion. Set up something that forces it to be there,
That's
rather than just doing it from a distance.
almost completely impossible today. I can't imagine 1,000 years in the future. You know the
Well,
thing where they hack a computer monitor from a distance without ever being connected to it? Like there's some sort of weird signal that gets sent out so you can see what people are typing and all that shit.
Lesser, I've given you an order, and I want you to find a way to carry it out. I don't want the power station to walk away next. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, can you give me very exact orders? Give me what are your very exact orders that you're giving me?
Zero's going to sigh. Go and see what you can do about their network security at the power station.
Got it.
Make it better and harder to intrude upon.
I can certainly make it harder to intrude upon.
And if you mess it up, I'm not going to be held responsible.
Of course not. I can, just like this briefing, I can take care of it.
And I'll remind you that there's a very deep river next to Evergreen.
Is there?
I'll
No.
let you find out personally later.
That's fine.
Now
I
go
mean-
do your duty.
I mean, you already know that I wear a suit that lets me, like, effectively breathe underwater and in no environments at all. I mean,
Just imagine looking at Zero's face and he's just getting more and more cross at you as time goes by. But yeah. So I'm assigning Lester to the power station. I'm checking Evergreen for any kind of vulnerabilities, and we're just going to prepare for this new event. Cobra, you keep doing your thing. I don't think this is your expertise, unless you want to do patrol or help the militia again.
Yeah, let's have Cobra go on patrol. Until I start getting some system points of my own, yeah.
Alrighty, so I think that's what we're going to do for now, Teal-chan.
Okay. I figure Lester will be doing what everybody does when he gets to do an impossible job. Just do something and say, I've done what I could.
oh yeah, no, I'm gonna figure out how much of their network actually controls stuff and then rip it out. Can't hack the network if there is no network.
Remember, deep river.
Remember, breathe underwater. Don't
But-
understand the threat.
Yeah, but basically, it has to have some network capability because it's remote control how much power it shall output.
There's trucks there. People operate the station. I'll convert it to a manual. I've turned this television into a radio. So yeah, they'll have to come there to hack it, because there's nothing there they can hack. I am going to disable the network completely and turn it all into switches and knobs.
Patience isn't too happy that she has to assign more people, but yeah, and asks you kindly to repair it because it makes it easier to.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Patience, I have been given a command by my commanding officer. I'm afraid you're going to have to take this up the chain of authority. Contact Zero if you want this returned back to its proper operating status.
Okay. Yeah. And Arcloid was just patrolling, right?
Yes.
And Zero, you were doing?
Trying to make sure that there are no additional vulnerabilities in Evergreen that this new opposition could exploit. So I'm just defending, basically.
I mean, define additional.
Well, it looks like they're a hacker, so I'm trying to do some network security of some kind.
I mean, there's patients and the patients controlled network, and the concierge unit basically every citizen has.
Right, but their concern was that someone was using the new OmniNet to manipulate things, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I could set up some sort of buffer for the short term that tries to filter out malicious packets or something.
Okay. Okay. You could try that. Then let me think for a second. Yeah, you do it to the best of your knowledge and ability, and you're sure it will make things tougher, but you're not sure how much tougher.
Okay, that's fine enough for the moment, until we can figure out what this thing is and what they're going to do.
Okay, then oh yeah, I think some days later, during the night again, you get called off to mount immediate to immediately mount your max. There's an attack on Evergreen itself.
Alright, red alert then.
You wake up and the power is off. Fuck.
The river's right there.
Okay, I mean, if you think I need to take a bath, just say so.
I mean, to be fair, you don't leave your room very often. Or that meh.
Have you ever seen me leave my room?
To be fair, I'm not even certain you're in the mech half the time.
Hell, where am I talking to you from? Am I behind
Uh,
you, or is this radio?
And then the Twilight music plays. Do 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 do.
Did I copy the correct tokens this time?
For me, yes.
Didn't know you changed maps. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
Where are they?
Hmm?
I'm looking for the.
Far right.
No, I am still not Jareth. Jareth was the Everest. I am Torlin.
You got the right one for me, but I just can't control it yet.
Okay. You should be able to control it now.
Yes.
Where's your Mac is not on the start page.
No, it's never been on the start page.
Right, we should put it there then.
It should literally be on every other page, though, since every time we have to keep... Never mind, I've just renamed the mech. We'll just use this one for now. We've never gone back to the start page. There's never been a count to go changing it. Anyways.
Anyways, it's a night raid. And like usual players move first, act first.
We don't have any information.
Nope, night attack. Just happened. This is our information.
Who's attacking? What are they attacking with? How many of them are attacking?
Sorry, it's the same Hycernians you saw again. The heavy ranger max which when you remember are size 0.5, so small heavy Ranger Max, but the same heavy Ranger Max you encountered earlier. And when you look to the far left, it's you pick up 8 of them on your sensors. And I didn't check sensor range, but you pick up 8 of them.
All right, good, good. So let's get the initiative up then. And who's gonna go first?
Lessa, can you put an initiative up? I have to learn that at some point.
What? Just click the initiative button. It's the thing that looks like a clock. Sorry, I've been reading my abilities again, since all of my abilities are multiple paragraphs.
Yeah, they're kind of huge.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
it's like, why is this thing good? 2 paragraphs in. Oh, it's not.
Alright, so since it sounds like you're focused, how about I let Cobra go first and figure out where he wants to set up at?
Okay.
We've got a couple of different alleys we could probably go to. I can definitely go on the roof.
I also have jump jets, so I could get up onto the roof.
Okay, so if we want to go ahead and set up some high ground, that'd be really good. Maybe on the square building in front of us.
All right. I was thinking of getting onto this building and trying to approach them from the south.
Okay, go for it.
So that's move and a boost. Can I move again or as part of my action?
No, when you move and boost, the only way is you use the overclock to get another free action, use that free action to boost.
Well, I'm
But-
not looking to accumulate that much heat yet. So I guess I'll wait there.
Yep.
And Cobra. And this guy move and boost.
All right.
And then he takes the hide action. Blair's turn again.
I'll go ahead and go next. I'm going to go ahead and choose to move and boost. And I will boost out to here. And question is, am I within 20 of anyone? Oh, hey, I'm within 20 of this guy, but I don't think I can target him while he's hiding with a
Yeah.
tech attack.
Right, you can do the what's the action called again? The action to make him visible.
I think it was like detect or search or something of the like.
Yeah.
He is within sensor range. I could. Let me take a look at what Athena here is. Hey, there we go. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this as a quick action. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a drone and give it a 3 aura. Or rather 9 meters. Or 3 squares. Here we go. Oh, that just makes it a square. So 9, dupe, save. There we go. So that is 3 hexes, and if anyone goes within them, then they become locked on and detected. Well, several things, honestly. Let's see. Doesn't grant line of sights. Hostiles that end their turn lose invisibility or hiding, gain lock on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here.
Yeah, but they only gain lock on if they end their turn in there. They don't get locked on by entering it.
Okay.
So.
But I'm going to choose that location.
Okay.
That is Athena. I have my own NHP now. That's it. That's the end of my turn. And so for reference, I spent 1 heat to activate my flight systems for these turns and get on top. They are now integrated as a core bonus.
Yeah. I went ahead and moved the second heavy ranger. He
Okay.
also moved and then went into hiding.
All right, Lesser, your turn.
And yeah, thank you for reminding me. I forgot to ask for an agility check to climb up the building. But yeah.
Oh, I had jump jets.
Oh, you have jump jets. Did you activate the heat for them, or is this free? No,
I
it's...
didn't know there was heat.
The jump jets don't have heat.
Oh,
The
okay.
flight
Then
system does.
yes.
Jump jets
Okay.
just explicitly are you have to end somewhere on your turn.
Alright, I move 5 as my free movement. Just outside of range. I will boost. Get there. I'm assuming he's at what, like soft cover, hard cover? This guy.
Soft cover.
Okay, which means I can see him. And he's within my sensor range. I am going to tap my other NHP now that I have 2, because I've always got to be 1 better. Osiris, because I'm really working on a god theme. Osiris, put him in his place. And mine even has more text. Basically, it is a quick tech action. Hurl into dust. I'm really going to screw with his systems. I make a tech attack against the target. Going to inflict 2 heat on him. I have 1 accuracy because I have Liturgic Code. Gives me +1 accuracy on tech attacks.
Yeah, but
So.
Cover doesn't count for tech attacks anyway.
Right. No, I was asking if I could see him, which is...
yeah.
And he has soft cover. So I rolled a 19. Yep, that's the correct number.
So he... Okay.
So he takes 2 heat, first off. And he's inflicted by the first gate, which means I control the target's normal movement next turn.
Okay, then go ahead and tell me where you want him to move.
Oh, he's going to end up moving somewhere right here in the open. I mean, it's probably where he would have moved anyway.
They are speed 5.
Yeah, but he can then still boost afterwards and move more, right?
Yeah, I don't control his boost. I just control his normal movement. On his turn. He doesn't move during my turn. He moves on his turn.
Yeah.
I control it then.
but okay, sorry, is that your last action?
Let's see. I did move a boost. I could overcharge. Do I want to? No, he's the only thing in place. But at the end of my turn, Spotter rank 2 Panopticon comes into play. If I took any tech action during my turn, which I did, I may make a free lock. I may make a lock on as a free action. And what is that second part? When I lock onto a target successfully, I may learn the target's current HP, armor, speed, haste skills. I don't know what that means, but it's something. It's there.
Hull, agility, systems, engineering.
I didn't know that was shorthand for anything.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I am going to use that lock-on for my weapon that also fires as a free action. I'm clicking the button. The lock-on gives me a plus D6, which
Yep.
will then be negated by the fact that he doesn't move yet because he'll still be in soft cover.
Yeah.
So just a 15.
But there's still a D6 on that weapon.
For what?
Yeah, by the roll. Look at the roll.
Oh. So a 9.
So 9, right? It's now, but when I remember right, a 9 still hits.
Well, still 6 kinetic damage it takes then.
It's
Oh, you know what? Actually, I am not done. These are still all things that happen on my turn, but I am going to overcharge. I forgot. I stepped out here in the middle of the open field for a reason. Not
and uses his...
quarters. 1 sec, I'm not
Wait.
done.
No, wait, please. On your auto attack, he uses his combat agility to half the damage. No. Okay. What's the last action?
Oh, I constructed an Eidolon. Take 1 heat. Oh shit. I went ahead and changed its name, and then, you know, that time when you hit save changes, I hit cancel instead.
Whoops.
Create Borling. Size 3. And I'm gonna put him on top of a building. That way other people on top of buildings also have to shoot at him instead of shooting at me.
Yeah,
And that's my turn.
but that's not the one forcing me to shoot, it's the one blocking line of sight.
Is it not?
I guess I should also point out that's on top of a building, too.
That's literally what I just said, Griff. Just said. Thank you for pointing out that thing I just said.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems weird. It's okay.
No, because there's
I mean-
other guys on top of buildings.
So you wanted to construct the other one, the shoot me guy, or?
False idol. Sorry, that's what I meant. False idol. I said the wrong name.
Yeah.
They're both.
Okay.
See, I broke them up. I broke them up because having them all on one thing was like even more spammy. So
Okay. And now you spam them both anyway. You may move the
But-
range for now.
hold on, I gotta shrink the guy back down because the false idol is the same size as my target. But yeah, I'm putting him on the roof. So,
And
oh, is that
you said you wanted to move him 5 hexes towards you, right?
into the middle? Yeah, right where you put him. And then he can move himself out however he wants.
And give me a second to measure distances. Which key do I have to hold down to make basically a...
What you trying to do?
measure distance. There's some key that I don't have to change always the tool.
Oh, you right click as you're dragging.
No, this moves the map for me, not a token. Maybe because I'm GM, I don't know.
You got to be holding the token and moving it around, and then
Oh.
hold right click.
Yeah,
You got
but
to be
okay,
holding left and then right.
it measures and moves the map. Great roll 20. Okay.
I mean, it's handy when you're trying to figure out where they're going.
And he tries to shoot at Tolling and makes 12 isn't enough, right?
That's against my save target?
Evasion.
No, save target. It's a check if I may attack him first.
Right, I just forgot if it's against my
Oh.
save target or what it's against.
Yeah.
System save. It's against your system save.
No, against your system save. Against your save target.
Oh, when they make a system save, it's against my save target?
Yeah, because you forced him to.
Well, my my save target is now 16. It's normally 14, but my last core bonus, I took the lesson of the open door, which increases my save target by 2. Also, once per round when a character fails a save against an effect you cause, it also takes 2 heat.
2 heat?
Yes. You failed the save. You take 2 heat.
Yeah, you were cut off at the end.
I know, that's why I'm saying it in such a smug way.
Yeah. Sorry for being a bit slow. I'm have the new campaign open and there's more information in there, except when there's not. Of course, the NPC stats are missing because
Oh
reason.
no.
Yeah.
That's
So,
tragic.
then he shoots and misses your fake one.
No. A 7 would hit the fake one. The
Yeah,
fake one has an evasion of 5.
yeah, but I guess he gets cover up there, which I forgot to add. Okay, then let me.
Yeah, I say roll a d6, you could still hit.
No. Hitches. One. His buddy shoots at you. Tries to shoot at you.
Beat a 16. Ah, but you take 2 heat!
No, it's only the first one who takes 2.
Oh,
right?
once per round. No, it says once per round when a character fails. Huh. That's fair. I don't know how to read that.
I mean, if everybody would get it heat, it would be
Well, no,
broke.
see, I don't know if it's once per round per character or not.
Yeah.
That's the text.
Yeah.
Yeah, once per round at all.
Okay.
That's how I would read it.
That's a shame. That was
Every other reaction kind of acts that same way.
I have a question about that heavy ranger that's on the row with me. Does he have 12 out of 15 heat? What's going on there?
Huh? No, I use the red one for life. And
Oh,
the
well
blue
then
one
that
for
guy
heat.
has 4 heat, not 2 heat.
I guess I pressed the wrong button when I entered the fall. You're right.
Okay, because I hacked him, he took 2 heat, and then he
Yeah.
failed that thing, and he took 2 heat, so...
So, and this one can ignore cover and shoots at your fake drone for 4 damage.
Wait, you mean my, my false idol, right?
False idol, yes.
Oh yeah, you said drone, and there's a drone icon down there, which confused me for a second.
Yes. Sorry, that's okay. Then I got 4 more to move. This guy tries to climb up. Let's move it already. Which he manages. And it it's a range 3, so he's not in that thrown area, even if it overlaps, because hexes him. And then he takes a hide action. And this guy also takes the hide action. Oh, it's so annoying that the drop down for the icons is so small. Then I have to scroll down every time. And more hide actions. And and this guy tries to climb up there.
Suppose now might be the time to be looking and seeing how hide works, and if I'm in direct line of sight, like where they no longer have anything hiding them, if they're just automatically exposed or what.
They have to have soft cover to hide.
Yeah, they can crouch behind the little boards on the rooftops.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean, that's the advantage of having a small mech. Okay, I moved everything. It's your turn again.
Back to the top then.
So, who acted last? That
Uh,
was Lesser. You nominate who's next.
I feel incredibly selfish. Cobra, you go.
All right. Can I go in this area there?
yeah, it's perfectly
Without-
safe. It's just an area of perfect information.
Okay. Well, then let's see. Since everybody's getting up there, move and boost to there. And I don't think I have any way to reach them yet. So I'm going to.
Well, you are on the same height level as them. And I don't know how much cover the building edges give here. That would be Teal Chan's discretion for sure.
Well, if they're hiding, that means they already have soft. And he said they had to duck to hide, so...
All right, then I don't have that much to worry about since they're ducking and hiding. But a size 1 hard cover wouldn't do much good for me since I'm size, what, 2?
Yeah, but it would size 1 hardcover would still count as soft cover for you.
Okay, in that case, I am having the mech deploy GMS pattern A Jericho cover. There. Let me delete that and put it somewhere just slightly different. Damn it, now it's part of my
That gives you hard cover, right?
yes,
Yeah, that's nice.
but I can't get rid of it. So I'll just leave it where it is. And that would be my turn then. The cover has 5 evasion, 10 HP, and can be targeted and destroyed.
It can.
Yes.
Basically, it's
Then,
like my stuff.
Then I start with the guy in the open. He tries to climb up first, and he manages to do that. And then he tries to shoot at the real tolling, and of course he rolls shit. But then he rolls at false idol 4 more damage.
Okay.
And then he takes a hide action.
All right, Cobra, who's next? What's your choice?
All right, I'll let our illustrious CEO go next. So go ahead, Zero.
Okie doke. I'm gonna go ahead and do a move. That kind of puts me awkwardly up there on the edge, but at least I'm higher up. And that will give me all my actions then. I'm going to use a heat because I have to fly over there with my system. So now I am at 2 heat. Uh, and I'm going to go ahead and use one quick action to move this thing up here. So now if they choose to end their turns around there, they will be quite revealed.
Okay. Can you paste it again?
Absolutely. So again, pretty sure they just yeah, hostiles that end their turn in this area lose invisibility or hiding and gain lock on.
Yeah, but so
But
they
of
are
course, I'm just moving it there so they have time to get out.
yeah, but they are already visible. If you read the second part, they are not locked on, but they are visible.
Oh, cool. So I can in fact choose a target then. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So that's one quick action, and the other one is going to be to use my mortar, and I'm going to go ahead and select this target. Let's see. It is inaccurate, but I have high ground. Uh, it is
And
arcing, so it ignores direct fire. However, they probably still have cover, right?
right.
And so that would be one cover or two.
Uh, if you're shooting the guy at the bottom, I'd say it's 2 cover
Yeah. So I
because
could technically maybe hit this guy.
Yeah.
With only one. I think I have good chances. I'll go ahead and take the two because I think then the blast will hit all three of them.
yeah, I mean
Oh, but I roll individually anyway, don't I?
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I'm gonna
And
do the two on the ground first then.
and
Center and then the left. Is that okay?
yeah, I have a question for you, which is basically by roots it's written don't clarify this, but this guy is 4 meters higher up than his 2 buddies. So
Hmm.
if your blast zone does it just ignore hate? I would say no.
Yeah,
It-
that is actually a very good point. In
I
which
mean,
case, maybe I should just go ahead and shoot this guy. Just straight up.
yeah.
In which case, I would go from having 2 difficulty to 1 accuracy, because I am accurate and I am higher up, but they do have soft cover, correct?
Yeah, this guy hasn't got soft cover from where you're shooting.
Okay, so
He
I
would,
have 2 accuracy versus him then.
yeah, yeah, because he would have to stand closer to the other one, so you can just look over the little ball thingy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do a light amount of damage to him. I'm firing my 2 LMGs. First for an 18, and then for a 9. Both those should be hits.
Yeah, yeah. You know their stats, right? So
Mhm. And that would be 1 and 2 damage because they have 1 armor.
correct.
And I guess the people up top aren't hiding anymore because I can see them plainly.
Yeah, your drone moved there. They all lost hiding. I just am too lazy to.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. And I guess just to clarify, there's nothing there, that's just the representation, the NHP field.
Hmm?
So, okay. I'm
What?
gonna go ahead and leave my turn at that then. And see what they do. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give a 1d6 over to Cobra. Cobra, whenever they get in range, have fun and fire.
Will do.
Oh, I have 2 more leadership dice now, so I go down from 4 to 5. 5 to 4. There we go.
Then I move this guy. 5 and
He can't pass
Yeah.
through my thing, I don't think.
5. Sorry, I move down below. And he stabs at the fake idol.
That's an American Idol. And he misses.
Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. And he shoots his assault rifle, reliable to your idol is dead. I should just have done that.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. Good, we confirmed that. Players move.
Alright, my turn. The Heavy Ranger here. I'm going to, as my first action, lock on.
Which one?
The Heavy Ranger here, the one I've been messing with this entire time.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to lock on because I've been trying to figure out a series of stupid moves that I want to do.
Hey Theta, real quick. Take a leadership d6 as a reaction to your turn starting. Congratulations.
Okay. Next, I target it with a dimensional emblem. Something I've yet to do before. So I'm going to post it up real quick. There we go. And I'm going to use my lock-on for this, which means I have 2 accuracy. Liturgic Code and lock-on.
You also have an additional one if you want to spend leadership.
I don't need to. I'm only using this for a reason. And I'll make things clear as soon as
I figured.
This is like the main... This is like the guts of the thing that I'm doing. 14 on the tech attack. It didn't roll my accuracies.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, you hit.
Okay.
I mean,
So, it takes 2 heat first. I need a art asset. Let's see, what do I have art asset-wise to throw on the map?
You could just throw down more drones.
Here's a rowboat.
Oh no.
One there. Actually, no, I guess right here against the wall. Because they can't be next to each other, it says. One here. And then one here.
which
Alright, it creates 3 size 1 data constructs and adjacent squares to the target. None can be placed adjacent to one another. Any character, allied, or enemy that passes through these constructs takes 2 heat and destroys the construct. So it took 2 heat from me doing this to it, which you already applied, yes. Next step of my action is a talent, Snow Crash. When you consume lock-on as part of your tech attack, on hit, your target chooses whether it takes an extra 2 heat or is pushed 3 spaces in a direction of your choice. Which one does it choose? Here's a clue.
Take 2 heat or get pushed and then take 2 heat.
it chooses the take 2 heat option and is now at. You're only overheated if you're over your heat capacity, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get there. But for my next talent that's going to activate, Panopticon. If I took a tech action during my turn, I get to make a free lock-on, so I'm re-locking on to the Heavy Ranger. in which case I already know all this information. And that's going to activate then my next free action, auto turret. Autopod. And I'm going to use that lock on plus the leadership. That also didn't roll it, but that's still a 20.
Yeah, you can reroll the.
Yep. What's the? It's a d6.
Yep.
And it's a 6.
Hey.
So I deal it 6 kinetic damage. Having a real brawl up here with tech attacks.
I was really worried that there were about to be like 8 of them all swarming that alley straight at you, but
Well, the thing is, if I could have gotten at least one more heat out there somehow, like.
So the only one who didn't move this turn is Cobra, right?
I thought I went.
Yeah, you went the first, because remember I
Oh, yeah, you
nominated.
went first. Okay, yeah. Somehow the turn order keeps messing up for me.
I have not touched it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I blame myself. But okay, then Cobra needs to be at 0-2, and then I move all my max 1-2. This guy tries to climb up. And
I think this guy on the bottom left is off the turn order, if it matters.
yeah, I have 8 guys in the turn order.